Hello there. Hope you're doing wonderful today. Welcome to the next episode of Six Kingdoms. Oh, I'm excited for this episode. Now, there's a lot that I want to get done into this episode, namely two main things. I'm going to start this episode by saying a huge thank you for the support on the channel, especially on this series. I'm absolutely loving this series. I'm feeling super motivated again. I'm just enjoying YouTube at the moment. This is great. So thank you so much for the support. And thing number two is we're going to start and end this episode by putting someone on the wall of names. We haven't done it in a couple of episodes. So, name for the beginning of the episode is actually going to be Miss Duck. There you are, Miss Duck. You're on the wall. Miss Duck is my absolutely awesome fiance, and she supports this channel way more than I think anyone actually realizes. So, thank you. It means the world. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's actually get into the goals of today's episode. Now, thing number one is I actually want to show you something. So, in the last episode, I asked if you guys were okay with me adding a mod that lets me wear a chestplate and an elytra. Now, it turns out you don't need a mod for that. I downloaded a Vanilla Tweaks. I made a custom Vanilla Tweaks mod at thingamajig. Adds a few other features, but namely, and most importantly, this. Now, if we put this on, it functions as both a chestplate and an elytra. It keeps our enchantments, everything works as normal. The only difference is now I can fly with full protection, which is nice. I did get a comment saying that they were okay with it, and honestly, I don't really know why anyone would have an issue with it. It doesn't really matter too much. So we're going to keep this on from now on. I like this. Thing number two for this episode is it's regarding the mountain. I know last episode I said I was super happy with it. I was super proud of the way that it looks, and to be fair, I still am. It still looks awesome, but I've been doing some thinking regarding the mountain, and I kind of don't want to build a mountain. I've been doing some thinking, and I came up with a much cooler idea. So what I'm going to do is we're going to spend the beginning bit of this episode deleting the mountain. We're going to work backwards. We're going to get rid of the mountain. And then I'm going to introduce you guys to the new plan. The plan that I'm going with for the Dwarven Kingdom. Now, it is still going to be the Six Kingdoms. It's still going to be the Dwarven Kingdom. But it's just not going to involve a mountain. Because, one, I don't particularly like the mountain that much anymore. I'm still proud of it. It still looks okay. But two, I've just come up with a much cooler idea. We are going to go with steampunk dwarves. I know. Exciting. I quite like this idea. I've taken a bit of inspiration from Total War Warhammer 3. So if you guys have seen that game, you'll know exactly what I'm about to talk about. But if you haven't, here's some images on the screen of what I'm talking about. The idea is to take Dwarven architecture. Are you good? To take Dwarven architecture and turn it into steampunk. So taking on like the copper, the cogs, and flying machines and building that. So I have a really cool idea. It's going to go in this general area. Is going to be the capital city. But I'll explain more about that either later in this episode or next episode when it becomes more relevant. So yeah. Goal number one for today's episode, delete the mountain. Goal number two, we're going to do a raid. We got this in the last episode. I want to use it. But yeah, so a lot to get done in today's episode. It's going to be quite a long one. I'm quite excited for this one. Let's just get into it, shall we? Here we go. Okay, so as I just said, we're going to be taking down the mountain. We're going to be breaking it, and we're going to be gathering back all of the resources. So what we're going to do is, I think for the first time ever on this channel, we're going to do a time lapse that is entirely breaking something. Specifically something we've built. Now, oh, this is another thing they added. Look, 3D sun. It also does a 3D moon, but that's not really as important. Owie, my face. So yeah, we're going to hit a time lapse. We're going to bring the mountain down. This is going to be somewhat sad to watch and do because I spent a lot of time on this mountain, but I think the new idea is cooler, so we're gonna go with it. So yeah, right. Let's go. Okay, I'm back. And we did it. We actually did fully get rid of the mountain. And to be fair, it didn't even take us an hour. I got done real quick. But look at it. It looks a bit empty now, but we will fix that. We will fix that. We are going to begin outlining the actual builds that are going to go in the floor bit in the next episode. However, in this episode, we're going to turn our attention to a raid. We're going to go do a raid. What we're going to do is we're going to locate the bell, and we're just going to give it a ring. Everyone to your houses. Panic. Basically, just so I can lock some people in their houses. Yeah. Good stuff. Right. We've got 2 villagers inside of their houses, so we can get this ominous bottle. We can chug, and we can start the raid. Now, there is 1, 2, 3 iron golems here. 4 iron golems here. What? Yeah, we should be fine. Let's go. Okay, so we've got raid omen 4. Does that mean that raid is about to happen, or... Ow. I love that skull particle effect. Is the raid about to happen? I'm confusion. We don't have a bow and arrow. Yep, there's the raid. Rude. Why is it just running? Aren't you supposed to be the big scary one? Aha! Ah, you poisoned your friends. I'm taking surprisingly low damage from this poison. My health just isn't going down. Oh, I love that swimming animation. Time to die. There is. You rat. Eh. Come on. Vex is literally the worst mob in the game. Ow. Although that pig is just like, oh yeah, there is. No, why are they starting with that attack? That's a lot of damage. Oh, thank you. And everyone else. I'm not more summony boys. All of the crops. Think of their food source, man. Oh god. This one's quite a bit more aggressive than the previous wave. No, they're eating the villagers. Run. It's not safe here. At this point, I'm not even fighting the raid mobs. I'm just fighting bloody zombies and creepers. The raid mobs are over there. He killed an iron golem. No, my boy. Where are the rest of the raid mobs? I've not lost the raids before, and I don't plan on that changing now. There's 3 raid mobs remaining. Wonderful. Yay, we did it! We got 2 totems of undying. Time for bed. That raid wasn't that good, if I'm being honest. 2 totems, a saddle, and some ominous banners. Yippee. Okay, we can now turn our attention to the third and final thing that we have planned for today's episode. We are going to be going to a trial chamber. We're going to go and do a trial chamber because I want to try and get a mace. Now, for what I've read online, there is 2 ways to get to a trial chamber. Way number 1 is to dig randomly at Y level 0. Now, that sounds like it's going to take a while, so we're probably going to opt for number 2, which is apparently cartographers sell a map. You need to get them to level 3, and we don't have a cartographer. So, we're going to go down here. We're going to go and grab some paper, because paper, ow. Paper is the best way to do it, and this has been pretty quietly AFK for a while now. This farm is really good. We've got plenty. And what we're going to do is we're just going to head back up to the surface, and we're going to go and make a cartography bench, because I think I know the crafting recipe for those. If I remember correctly, it's that. Yes, there we are. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go and pay the village another visit. We're going to lob this down, turn one of them into a cartographer, and then start training. Who wants to be a cartographer? Hello. Good stuff. Can you craft paper in your inventory? Let's get trading until we have this dude giving us what we're after. Why are they throwing cookies? What? I cannot be the only one that has never seen villagers do this before. They're throwing food at me. This man just threw pumpkin pie at me. What? He has it. Look, a trial explorer map. Now all we need to go and get our hands on is, I presume, 1 compass, and I'll just be taking that trial explorer map off you. Oh, we're really close to one. Okay, according to this, there's one in here. Well, not dig straight down, but you know, you get the idea. Make a staircase. So, I'm going to go down and we're going to see how reliable these trial chamber maps are. Okay, there it is. We have found a trial chamber. Ah! Whoa, I'm being comboed. Morning, chaps. How we doing? Okay, let's get this trial done. Oh, I'm being poisoned. Why am I being poisoned? There's slimes, there's poison. There's fire, apparently. Don't know where that's coming from. What is this? Right. I get that these are supposed to be difficult, but this is just insane. Okay, that's that dude dead. Okay, this has started spitting out its stuff, which means we killed it. That's one key. In there. Snowballs. Horrifying. Oh, hello. Okay, what did we get from this? Why am I spitting out silverfish? I'm so confused. What is going on? Oh, I'm infested. Ugh. Okay, none of these are the fancy chests that I want. Ooh, you are there. Oh. In here. Potions of poison. Okay. That first room was chaos incarnate, but it's fine. Do you have a fancy one? I can't actually tell. Lovely. Okay, right, let's put the key in. An armor trim, arrows, more arrows, a wind charge, some emeralds. That's it. Pop a key in there. Okay. Pop a whole bunch of this stuff in here. That's alright, actually. I'm not too upset with the golden apple, but the rest of that is just... I'm gonna be honest, I think I need to give more of a reason to come here, because they just don't give good loot. The loot from it is atrocious. Okay, I I think we're done for the trial chamber. I think we've been everywhere there is to be. These things aren't very big from my memory, so we just now need to locate the chests. That's the word. Are you a fancy one? Yes, you have red eyes. Sweet. Oh, we go here. Ooh, creator. An array. Well, it's that one in the outro. The outro for today's episode. We'll put that on in the music disc. I'll be trying it. Just gonna cheese it. Alright, keys. There they are. In the fancy machine you go. None of that is a mace. That's cool though. Yes, we haven't. Come on, give me the mace. That is not a mace. Okay, well I think that's it then. We didn't get the mace, but we did get some pretty cool loot. Let's head back home, take account of everything that we have, and then more than likely do the outro. Because we have done plenty in today's episode. I'm really happy with today's episode. I think we've got quite a lot done. So yeah, I'm not going to complain. Okay, we're home, and that means that it's time that we start taking account of all of the stuff that we got. So we're going to lob everything into here, or into a shulker chest, so that we can have a look. And whilst we do this, I'm going to put this music disc on, and we're going to give it a good listen, because I don't know if I've heard this one. So let's come over here, grab our music jukebox. Now, put this here, and let's get listening, shall we? That was amazing. That might actually be like one of my favorite music discs. That was really good. Okay, whilst that was happening, I was taking account of everything that we got. We got a fair few diamonds. Not a great amount, but you know, enough to make another diamond block. So not going to complain. We also got 11 blocks of emeralds. Entirely from that. We didn't have any in our inventory prior to doing that, so we can grab our emeralds from over here. That puts us at 15 blocks of emeralds. That's pretty good, all things considered. That's not half bad. We also got some iron. I've included the breeze rods because they're involved in crafting the mace, so they're quite cool. We got some pottery sherds. I don't know how much we're going to be using these, if at all. The banner pattern's cool though. So all things considered, not bad. I think this music disc here is probably the best thing that we got from that trial chamber. Now that is going to be it for today's episode because we have done absolutely loads in today's episode. We deconstructed the mountain, which I'll admit took an embarrassingly short amount of time. In the next episode, we are going to begin working on the outline for the redesigned Dwarven Kingdom. Now, I'm really happy that I came up with the idea of doing the steampunk dwarves now, rather than when I was 10, 15 hours into the Dwarven Kingdom. So, I'm pretty lucky that I've had this idea now. I'm going to start planning the build, and I'm going to start having a look at different ideas. So that, well, next episode's not going to be terrible. So next episode isn't going to be for like a week or two because, one, I want to do some other stuff on the channel as well. I am a variety games channel, not a Minecraft YouTuber, so I definitely want to start working on other projects as well. Namely World of Warcraft. That's going to be making a bit more of an appearance on the channel because I play that game a lot. It just makes sense. I also want to start doing some one-off videos as well because I think I just want to cover more content. Maybe game reviews could be interesting. Could be a fun thing to do. But yeah, back on topic. Thank you all very much for watching. We are going to put a second name on the wall, as I said we were going to do. Second name that's going to go on the wall is, drum roll please, Ratatatata, Moman. It is Moman. Thank you very much for the support, Moman. Moman is relatively new to the channel, but has become a regular in streams and watches pretty much every video. So massive shout out to you, Moment. It means the world. Thank you so much, my friend. But yeah, so without further ado, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I certainly have. I've been enjoying doing YouTube, and most importantly, been having fun with it, and that's what matters. I make content because I love doing it, and I want to put a smile on your face, and I hope this episode has done that, and I hope other episodes are going to do that as well. Oh god, there's a child. Ah, children. And on that note, I'm going to see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good.